Recording.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure everyone in this room's done homework before, am I right? Homework's a massive burden on us. It causes so much stress on yourself, and it's always a burden in the back of your head. You always think, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. All the teachers, oh, I've got to do this to have a good mark. Well, the subject of homework is called for much debate between parents, teachers, and students. However, it is obvious that homework is not necessary for it every day. Homework should not be assigned to students every day because of health issues, the level of difficulty, and the time management a student has. To begin, daily homework is unnecessary because of health risks, and there's many health risks. Students who have too much homework can develop poor sleeping habits. They can pull all-nighters, as they say. And students, when they pull all-nighters, they can't come to class the next day and really focus on what's happening. The next health issue would be the lack of fresh air and the lack of going outside. Students would suffer massively because the sun has been proven to give the body many vitamins that the body needs to process and to have the brain functioning in a correct way. When you're sitting at your desk, is there a sun shining on you? No? I didn't think so. That's because you're indoors. You're not outside playing in the nice sun, getting those good vibes from the vitamins. You need that sun. Also, the stress levels on a student is ridiculous. An example would be in China. The stress from the parents, the teachers, and doing well is so intense that the homicide rate or the suicide rate is outstanding. A Chinese student or a student in that culture, if they do very bad on their last exam because they didn't study, because they were doing homework, their homicide rate increases dramatically because of the pressure with this doing well and the family and all that. In addition, daily homework presents an unrealistic level of difficulty sometimes. Not every student is the same. If all teachers support daily homework, a student will have a heavy workload, and each student is different, as I said before. One student could be an athlete and have practice where others could just do nothing and be at home, play video games. I believe that teachers should adapt to this. With homework, just assume a student has 5 classes. Each class gives him homework every day. Let's assume 1 hour of homework for each class. That's 5 hours of work in one day. Do you reckon this sets a realistic goal to complete all this work? I don't think so. Somehow, some homework is simply too difficult for some students. Some students may have a learning disability. Some students may procrastinate way too much. I know I procrastinate. I'm pretty sure everyone here procrastinates as well. But I just feel like it's unfair on you and on your parents, because you don't just put stress on yourself, you put stress on your parents if you do not do well in school. Also, struggling students who face failure at school and at home might choose to give up on school completely. A student who did not understand all day what they learnt can feel left out or feel even more discouraged when left alone to complete the work. Obviously, daily homework is simply too difficult for some students. Finally, daily homework causes major problems when it comes to time. Many students need to work to support their families on the income, help out, babysit their little brother or sister, maybe, or for post-secondary education. There is no time for a student to manage a part-time job and homework at the same time. Valuable leisure time with family and friends, and even alone time with yourself, also suffers with daily homework when it's assigned. Students need to connect with other people who care about them, who love them, who really, really, really want them to do well. And this creates a strong relationship, not just with the parents, they'll have a loving support. This makes them a mentally healthier person with that support. The education system constantly stresses that a successful student is a part of active school community activities, outside, extracurricular, after school, doing this. How does a student do extracurricular activities and then go home and go straight to homework without talking to the parents, see what they did, had today, done that, when they've got 5 hours of work to do? Thus, daily homework seriously comprises a student's free time and social life. To conclude, due to problems such as good health, increased level of difficulty, and lack of time, daily homework should not be assigned to any student. It is quite simply unrealistic. Teachers should keep in mind that they are developing future people, and people require a healthy mind, body, and spirit. Thank you.